Yo, so check this out. In the comment section below, place your score prediction for Louisville versus Miami. The person that is closest to the score will get a Miami Hurricane t-shirt. I will send you a Miami Hurricane t-shirt. All you need to do is post in the comment section below your score prediction and this is important, your shirt size. You must put your shirt size in the comment section below. That way I can send you the shirt and it'll be the right size. Hammer gang, because we always hit the nail on the head. Now check this out, y'all. Y'all already know, if you watch my previous videos, that the Miami Hurricanes are still alive in the ACC championship game race. We can still make it. There are a couple things that needs to happen. Now, Miami do not control their own destiny. They cannot just win out and they're in. No, they're gonna need a couple things to happen. Now, at this moment in the ACC, there are three teams that control their own destiny against Miami. Why do I say this now? Okay, Pitt has 2 ACC losses. Virginia has 2 ACC losses. Virginia Tech has 2 ACC losses. Any one of these teams were to win out the rest of their schedule, they're going to the ACC championship game. Miami is not going. So let's start by saying that. Now, Miami right now is currently tied with North Carolina. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me again. Now, Miami is currently tied with North Carolina at 3-3 in conference. But technically, that is not a tie. That is a win for North Carolina. So Miami still need, in the end, if push comes to shove, that North Carolina finishes 5-3, Miami finishes 5-3, and a couple of the other teams that Miami beat was 5-3 also, with them beating North Carolina, then Miami would have a chance of getting in there if it was a tie. So, in other words, North Carolina plays North Carolina State. We want North Carolina State to win that game. If North Carolina State doesn't win that game, we need the other team that they play to win. But I'm gonna, get into that a little bit later in this video. I'm gonna pull up all the stats and everything and show you how this is gonna run. All right, guys. So let's look at the ACC Coastal right now and break this down. So at 1-4, we have Georgia Tech. Now, Miami do not have to worry about Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech already have 4 conference losses. 4. So they already, if we win out, they already don't pose a threat to Miami. And Duke, if Miami wins out, Duke don't pose a threat to Miami either. Because Miami beats Duke, Duke will have 3 losses in conference just like Miami if they don't pick up another one or whatever. So Miami has the advantage over Duke and Georgia Tech. Those are the only 2 teams right now they do not have to worry about. They do not need them to win or lose anything. As long as Miami beats Duke, that's it. So this week, November 9th, Virginia plays Georgia Tech. Now, Georgia Tech is no threat to Miami, like I said. So we want Georgia Tech to beat Virginia, plain and simple. That will hand Virginia their 3rd loss in conference, and that'll put us above Virginia because we beat Virginia. Now also this Saturday, which is November 9th, you got Virginia Tech playing Wake Forest. Wake Forest beats Virginia Tech, we will be in a tie with Virginia Tech. but Virginia Tech would still have the upper hand against us. Now, in order for us to not be in any tie with Virginia Tech, on November 16, Virginia Tech played Georgia Tech. We would want Georgia Tech to win. That way Miami would be basically outright over Virginia Tech. We wouldn't be in no tie. We would be outright above them. They will have 4 losses. In the case that they do beat Georgia Tech, we would hope that Virginia beats them at the end of the season. But I'm not going to make this video long, because this week in the ACC, those are the only 2 games that matters. Virginia Tech versus Wake Forest and Georgia Tech versus Virginia. As long as Miami beats Louisville and beat Duke at the end of the season, we got this.